Washington Commanders head coach Ron Rivera and several players addressed the media after their 38-31 loss to the Philadelphia Eagles. Here are some highlights from their press conferences. Ron Rivera. On what the explanation was from the referees on the incompletion to WR Jahan Dotson at the end of the game. They told me that New York decided it wasn't a completion, and I struggle because it took them so long to get it correct that you'd think that they didn't emphatically know that it was an incompletion. It did look like the left hand was under it. When you get a chance to see the replay, it helps you. I was looking up at it and I did see Jahan's right hand come up, but I saw his left hand under it. So, that's what I was told, was that it was decided by New York that they felt it was incomplete. On why he didn't challenge the completion to Eagles WR Devonta Smith that appeared to be incomplete. Because I didn't see it on the screen. I was looking up at the screen to see if there was something that could help me with it. Then I was waiting to hear somebody upstairs on if they had seen it or not. We hadn't seen the replay, so we weren't sure. They did their hurry up, ran up to the line and snapped the ball. You almost think that in that amount of time somebody else could have looked at it and saw if it was complete. On his emotions after a loss like that. Disappointed. These guys came out and played hard. We gave ourselves opportunities and we missed some opportunities, and we just have to go back and take a look at it and see why. On his message to the locker room. If you can do that for 4 quarters against an elite team in the NFL, you should be able to do it any time that you want. Our focus is we have 9 games left to play. We'll play them 1 game at a time, and we'll focus in on what is coming up next. On the trade deadline. I'm not going to answer any questions on personnel. I'll talk about the game we just played. I'll talk about the future game that we're going to play. I'm not going to get into personnel. On the frustration level when losing a close game to a top team in the NFL and on not performing like this against the Bears and Giants. I'll be honest, the Bears game, that was a tough one because it was Thursday night. To be honest, that is on me because I thought we would get past the loss because of how tough it was. With this one, I've got to make sure we get back quicker and get ready for New England. That is all I will say on it. That is the frustration, is when you play teams like that, you should be better. We really should, because it is in the locker room. There is enough potential in that locker room to be a better football team. Eagles vs. Commanders highlights Week 8. Sam Howell. On the pass protection in today's game. Yeah, I thought those guys up front did a really good job today, and I thought we did a good job. Offensive coordinator Eric Bieniemy did a good job of mixing things up and getting the quick game call, and had a lot of screens called today as well. We did a lot of things to keep them off balance. We did a lot of good things, but we had an opportunity there in the fourth quarter to have a chance to go tie the game, and I got to be better. I wasn't my best when my best was needed, and it hurt the team today. On how disappointing it is to come up just short against the Eagles twice this season. Yeah, very disappointing. Obviously both games against these guys we felt like they were games that we could have won. I think we're just right there. But at the end of the day, we let another one slip away from us, and we just got to come back and regroup. Stay positive and just take it 1 game at a time and move on to next week. On how important it is for the team to see the offense moving the ball. Yeah, I think all we were doing was creating momentum. I think when you have a bunch of different players getting involved in the game and we're moving the ball in different ways, I think it just creates more holes, more openings for the offense, and it just helps more guys get open and get more involved. I thought we did a good job today. I thought offensive coordinator Eric Bieniemy called a great game. Did a good job to put us in position to have a chance to win. Just got to find a way in the fourth quarter to finish the game and finish with a victory. On if he got an explanation on the incomplete pass call late in the game. No, honestly I didn't even know kind of what was going on. I thought when we got the first down, I didn't even know that it was any question that you caught it. Then the ref came up to me and said that they reviewed it and said it wasn't complete. So it is what it is. But yeah, tough break for us. Still had chances and still got to find a way to get it done. On if he had a conversation with WR Terry McLaurin following his 2 drops in the fourth quarter. Yeah, for sure. I just told him I gotta give them a better chance, The first one I was trying to stop him, but his job was to stay on the move. I was kind of more worried about the corner falling off of the outside route we had. So, Terry did a good job, got open on both those routes. People might say they were catchable, but at the end of the day I gotta make his job easier. Terry's a great player and I gotta do my part.